Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. And yes, a very sad day in the UK yesterday as Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II passed away. I think Simon's done a puzzle that we were sent overnight on the subject. Thank you very much to Malrog for that. I thought I would like to do something roughly in the same sphere. So yeah, I found this puzzle by questionable compensation on Logic Masters Germany. I'm going to give it a go. It looks very entertaining and it's got a very good crown on it. Now, a couple of statistics that I thought were quite interesting were one, that the Queen's first Prime Minister was born in 1874, Winston Churchill, and her last Prime Minister, who she inducted or asked to form a government only 3 days ago, Liz Truss, was born in 1975, 101 years after Churchill. I think that span is incredible. I also was struck by the fact that I think it's 88% of Britons had never known another monarch until yesterday. So long live King Charles. And let's have a look at this crown puzzle. Don't forget, of course, on Patreon there's still the competition going. We have various things on the channel, including crosswords, and we are, of course, doing 2 Sudokus a day, as we have for 2.5 years. Lots of links in the description field to all the things connected with the channel, like Patreon and Discord. But the first link is to this puzzle, the crown. And we have one of these, two entropic lines in this puzzle. So let me go through the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. That's 1 to 9 in every row, column, and box. Cages show their sums, and these are why the puzzle was originally called Killer Queen, I think. So if you're looking for it on Logic Masters Germany, that's what it's called. Digits on an arrow sum to the digit in the circle. So those 2 cells add up to that one. A digit on a grey circle is odd. We've just got 2 of those in perfect positions on the crown. And now the entropic rule. So any set of 3 sequential cells along an orange entropic line must contain a low digit from 1, 2, or 3, a middle digit 4, 5, or 6, and a high digit 7, 8, 9. So those are the rules. Apparently, no given digits in the puzzle. That's enough to solve this. Do give it a try if you fancy it on the link under the video. But if you just want to watch someone solve it, and let's face it, in this country, all sporting events have been cancelled, so you might be watching this instead. You can do so. And I am going to restart the clock and let's get cracking. Now, how do we get cracking? I could point out the secret that every row, column, and box adds up to 45. And that means in this top row that these 3 cells must add up to 19, because if you subtract 16 and 10 from 45, that's what they've got to be. I don't think it really helps though. So it's got to be, there's not much going on here, it's got to be something to do with the entropic lines. Okay, let's mark this one, this entropic line, because there is an alternation process. Because any set of 3 sequential cells must contain a low digit, a middle digit, and a high digit. Whatever those 2 are, let's say they were a middle digit and a high digit. That would mean that that had to be a low to make that sequence have 1 of each. And this would have to be a low to make this sequence have 1 of each. And what that means is that every 3 cells around this line, we are going to have the same polarity of digit, be it low, middle, or high. So let's make them, I sometimes get this wrong, let's get this carefully right. Yellow, red, and blue. 2 in the same box? Yes, they are 3 apart. Okay, so these are all the different polarities. Now, I don't know which is low, which is middle, and which is high. And apart from in this row, I haven't had 3 of a kind in any rows or boxes. Oh, hang on though, 18. It can have a low digit. Does it have to have 2 highs? No. Oh, 9, 9, 9, of course. I do know this about a 3-cell 9 cage. A 3-cell 9 cage has to have 2 low digits. This is better. This is where we're meant to start. I'm absolutely certain, because there's nothing else in this puzzle to start with. I've just thought of something else. If that was 9, 18, 32, no, that's no use. Okay, it is here. Right, a 9 cage has to have 2 low digits in it from the 1, 2, 3 set. Now, I've seen that many times before, but if you think about the possibilities, I think there are 3 ways of making it up. 1, 2, 6, and that's got 2 lows and a middle. 1, 3, 5, that's also got 2 lows and a middle. And 2, 3, 4, they all have 2 lows and a middle. Right. Now that must mean that red and yellow cannot be low. So blue is low. How do I know that? Because there are only 3 lows in every row, column and box. And in this column, we've already got 2 reds and 2 yellows. So if they were low, the extra 2 lows here would mean too many lows. So blue is low. Let's mark those as 1, 2, 3 rather than change the colouring or anything. Blue is low. The other number here is middly. And that means that there's no high digit there. Whether red or yellow is high, there's 2 of them here, and that is high. So that's 7, 8 or 9 at the top. Now I'm not sure how far that's got us. I don't know how to pencil mark 2 lows and 1 red or yellow in that, so I'm not even going to try. Oh, but over here, right. Ah, there's got to be a low now in the 18 cage because there's 1 here, there could be 1 here. Actually, there must be 1 here because there can't be 2. If there were 2 lows here, the other digit would have to be at least 13, and that's insane. So that's low, this is low. 1, 2 or 3, and now down here there is a low. Oh, and 1 of each of the others. So there's a middle, a high and a low, and the maximum of each of those is 3, 6, 9, which adds up to 18. So this is a 3, 6, 9 cage, and these aren't 3s, and I still don't know whether red or yellow is high or low. Right, we can't have a 9 on that arrow. Oh, and we can't have a 9 in the circle either. Oh, and this couldn't be 3 or 6. So this can't go above 5 now, because that can't be 9. 4, 5, 7 or 8. Neither of these can be 3 or 6. I don't know if that pencil marking I don't think is going to help, but what next? Well, we've tried this box and we've got something out of it. We've tried this cage. What about this one? Ah, 2 blues are gone in the column. Right. Yes, right. This must have a low digit in it, the 14 cage. If it didn't, the minimum it could be is 4, 5, 6, which add up to 15. So it's perfectly sized to tell us that there is a blue digit in it. I don't know where that low digit is in it, but I do know it's the 3rd one in the column. Therefore, this arrow doesn't have any low digits. Now, bingo, we're going to get a number in the grid because the 2 digits, well, these are 4 and 5 on here. If they're not 1, 2 or 3, the minimum they can be is 4 and 5. Here's our digit. We get a 9 here. I don't know whether it's red or yellow, but it is a 9. Now, yes, hang on, by Sudoku, by the secret, those add up to 18, those add up to 14, that's 32. These add up to 13 with a 3 and a 2. Yes, the maximum digits in those cells are a 2 and a 3 here and an 8 here, which add up to 13. So that's what they must be. And this is a 1, 6, 7 triple. That's lovely. That is a really, really clever start to the puzzle. Now, I still don't know whether red is high or yellow, but that can't be an 8. Right, now the secret along the top. These added up to 19, didn't they? 16, 26, yes. and they're 19. So these two now add up to 11, and they can't be 9, 2 or 8, 3, or that would be a repeat in the box. So they're either 7, 4 or 6, 5. What about this then? If they were 8, 7, 4, that would be a 9. This could be 6, 1 or 2, 5. Oh, of course, these are both the same colour. I don't know whether they're red or yellow, but okay, the other thing is, yeah, they're either red or yellow, and they're both the same. So where does 7 go? It must go in the other red or yellow cell, which is in one of these two. So it's not up here. That is not 7, 4. That's 6, 5. Now, 9 and 7 can't both be in here, or that would add up to more than 16, because there's another digit. So one of them has to be in here. So that's a 7, 2, 1 cage. Brilliant. 1, 2, 7 there. So we get a 3 here, and we get a 9 here, and the other digits in the top row are 4 and 3. That works. This isn't 3, that's not 3. 8, 5, 6, 9. Oh, this is odd, and it's not 1, 3 or 7. That's 5 or 9, middle or high. Still don't know whether red or yellow is middle or high. This isn't 9 or 3, and it's not 1 because it's middle or high. So 5 or 7, we're still not resolved. That's so weird. 1, 2, 7, 3 now. I don't know. 3, 6, 9 is looking at that cell, so we are resolved now. My voice is going. So this is 5, and red is middly. Okay. So 7 is not middly. 7 is high. 7 is there. So this is a 7 because there's a 6 down here. So the middly there is a 7. This is 6 or 7. This is high, so that's a 7. That's an 8 because 9 and 7 are gone in the column. That is an 8. Oh no, I've written a 7 in a middling digit. Okay, that's a mess. I think that should have been a 4. Let's just go back to where I put that in. Why did I think 7 was middling? It's not. 4 there. Actually, that fixes 5 and 4. Now this is still high. That's 7. Okay, the rest of the conclusions were all right. These are 7 and 8. That is an 8. It sees 9 and 7. That's very obvious. That's a 9. It sees 8 and 7. This is a 7 because there's a 9 in this cage. That's a 9 because it sees 8 and 7. Ah, this is lovely. 8 there. And now what about the middles? Can I not do them? Oh, do I know what's in the 9 cage now? No, I don't at all. Oh, that's so weird. Why is this not... Oh, that's a 6 because 4 and 5 are gone. Right. So this is a 5 because it sees 4 and 6. This is a 4. That's not a 4 and that's not a 5. Oh, we've got 5 and 6 gone in this box, so that's a 4. And there's 4 up here. Oh, so this is 4 in box 1. I'm not going to colour the cells off the entropy line because I don't think I'm going to need too much. But that's interesting. This now has to be a 5. Yes, Sudoku to the rescue. This is a 6-8 pair, but the middly one of those is a 6. 1, 2, 3 in that row. Right, we've got loads filled in. Now, these must include a 6 as their middly digit. Middly diddly. So there's a 1, 2 pair now. This must be a 3. This must be a 2. As long as the pencil marking's right, and I'm confident. Although I can't resolve these 1s and 2s now. That's strange. Okay, so next 7. Ah, that 6 is looking at the 5, 6 pair. That's just occurring to me. The only way to disambiguate these two rows will be with the entropy line. It almost feels like there's not going to be enough information for that. Now, oh, this can't be 5. This can't be 4. Okay, what's beginning to happen? Oh, this can't be 1 or 2. 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7. This can't be more than 8. I don't think that was a useful thing to do. Let's go back to this one. 3 and 5, 8 is fine. That would work. Oh, so lots of possibilities here. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Going to have to do a bit more Sudoku somewhere. We've got a 1, 2 pair and 7, 4, 5 done here. So 3 goes here. 8 is here. That's a naked place now. 6 and 9 are a pair here. So this can't be 8. Well, it's getting more interesting. Let's keep looking up here. 9, 6, 3, 8, 5. Now, if that's a 4, this is 1 and that's 3, definite. If that's a 7, this is still 1. Is that right? If this is a 4, that's a 1, that's a 3. If this is a 7, you can't have 2, 5 here, so that's still a 1. Wow. So that's helpful. That gets us 2, 1, 2, 7, 1. This one, no, this one, yes, 1, 2, 1. Now let's have a quick look at this box. 5, 2, 6 and 7. No, I don't know how to put them in. Okay, let's go back down here. Oh, lovely. This can't be 617 because that cell couldn't be filled. That's really pretty, actually. So it's 314. That's brilliant. What a lovely step at this stage of the puzzle. So that's not a 1. Now, that's going to decimate the possibilities here. That can't be 4. This can't be 3 or 4, and that can't be 1. Now this can't be 6, because this can't be anything low at all. So that has to be 2. It's either 2 plus 5 equals 7, or 2 plus 6 equals 8. Oh, and they're not ruled out by that. But, wow, this is fascinating. If it's 2, 5, 7, that's a 6. Then you get 8 and 9. If it's 2, 6, 8, that's a 7. And you get 9 and 5. Oh, there's a 2, 1, 6 triple, so that's a 5. That's straightforward, isn't it? 6, 9, 8. Right, bottom row completely done suddenly. 7, 5, 2, 1, 6. Can't do those. 5, 4. I'm going to have to turn my attention to this entropy line now. This, oh look, there's a 5, 8 pair here and a 2, 7 pair here. Oh, there's only one. Okay, these 3 digits need a low digit, and 1 and 3 are not available. It's that simple. Oh, that's not a huge disambiguation. It wasn't the mystery I thought it was going to be. I think that's going to give us the key to the rest of the puzzle, actually. Now, we've got medium and low, so this has to be high. Yeah, exactly. I reckon I can probably do the rest without thinking about the entropy. But that might be a bit ambitious. 9, 5, 7, 1, 6. 8 goes here in the row. Okay, this is 3 or 4. Hang on, I'm not giving up quite on that scheme yet. 3, 4, 6, 1, 9, 8, 7. So 2 and 5 there. 7 and 9 here. No, I am giving up on the scheme. Right, we've got low and high, so this is middling, and it can't be 4 or 6. That's 5. Then we've got middling and high, so this is low and is a 3, and that's 4, and this is 9, and I think they all work. Let's just colour them up. Yellow, it turns out, has become our high digit, blue for low, and red for middly diddly. There we go. So 3 there by Sudoku, that's fixing 4, 3. 2 and 4 go in. That 3 is sorting out the 1, 3, just the rows 4 and 5 to go. 2 and 9, 7 and 9. Hang on, something's gone wrong with 9s. That wasn't 7 and 9, was it? Let's just, yeah, that 2 and 9's right. This is a 7, 6 pair, and I'm a doofus. We get 6 there, 9 there, that fixes 6 and 7, 1 and 7 to finish, and that's an excellent puzzle. I'm very pleased to have found that, actually. That's really interesting. Thank you, questionable compensation. Your skills are not questionable, only your compensation. Thank you, of course, to Her Majesty the Queen for so many years of service to the country. She will be, as everybody knows, much missed. Whether you're a Republican or a monarchist or anywhere in between, that is the case. And good luck to King Charles. We will see how it all goes, but we will be back with more Sudoku tomorrow because nothing stops us. And we'll see you then. Bye for now.